Greetings, worms! It's become apparent that the powers that be have begun the final stage of removing freedom and incorporating their wicked new twisted monitoring laws via fear-mongering tactics. Huzzah! To celebrate this bright new feature, I'll be listing out a few things you could do while you wait for the inevitable doom to set in. 10. Gardening. When food shortage occurs, you'll be quite peckish, much like the homeless individuals you avoid eye contact with. To prevent any association with them or getting a new perspective, consider taking up gardening. Grow your own vegetables while your fellow man dies horribly around you. The best plants to enslave for their flesh are potatoes and other shades, onions, tomatoes, cannabis, and gooseberries. Number 9. Masturbation. There's nothing better than masturbation. Well, besides sex. But if you're watching this, I know for a fact you aren't getting any. Jacking and or jilling off are fantastic time sinks that never get boring. Preferably do it in private to avoid awkward beatings from your roommates and or family members. 8. Screen time. Whether it's looking at the same meme formats from 2009 in different styles, being racist, or looking at YouTube, the parasitic devices that sap your life, much like they're doing right now, are a saving grace in times of enslavement. Indulge more so than usual as a form of escapism while the black helicopters shoot anyone brave enough to stand against the totalitarian system. Consider using spyware such as soy sheep, autism, fuck you Zuckerberg, Facebook for ugly people, Facebook for old people, unhygienic, pedophiles and drugs, and regular pedophiles. 7. Music. Soothe your 8 brain's pattern recognition software by listening to the sound vibrate at frequencies you don't notice due to the cheap sound system you own. Listen to your favorite criminal or pedophile sing about human emotion so you can relate to it in your own boring life. 6. Further masturbation. When all is said and done, rubbing your genitals is the one consolation we filthy hairy mammals have until the sweet release of death takes us to the infinite black ocean that is the afterlife. So why not do it again? Try to beat your record of beating your meat. I currently masturbate 14 times a day. Number 5. Movies and TV shows. Pretend to feel emotions as stage events occur in an empty attempt at conveying a sense of deeper meaning and ideology. Just kidding. Only boring people watch movies like that. Instead, consider watching movies that you don't pretend to enjoy so you can fit in with other people that pretend to enjoy the boring 3-hour film about whatever the director wants to fetishize. Or just watch something sexy. Like the old saying goes, what's better than masturbation? Nothing, but watching sexually attractive people is always a good way to add more material for when you eventually masturbate again. Speaking of which, number 4, masturbation. Tired of masturbation? Of course you aren't. Have you considered trying it in different ways? Females could consider placing objects within themselves without any regard of health and safety. Males could consider using their opposite hand, sticking your genitals in objects and then seeking therapy, or lube, and then doing the same as the females. Caution, do not stick anything in your urethra, lest you wish to never masturbate, pee, or procreate. 3. Fight the system. Has masturbation left you a deranged homunculus with one muscular arm and a shattered psyche? Good! Take to the streets and attack all authority figures in an attempt to end the oppression by whatever proxy the real powers that be use to mask their actions, only to realize corruption is inherent and inevitable in the ape hierarchy we're enslaved to. The cycle starts with your own brain structure. Whatever your ideals are goes out the window when someone else convinces the masses you're ruining their lives. To be benign is to be replaced. After all, lying is a sign of intelligence, and ape morality is baseless. That's why we must master. Number 2! Wake up. Statistically speaking, the odds of your universe being a simulation are higher than a white old man, pretentious being of light, or vague expansion of subatomic material being the creator of it. Therefore, consider eating anything labeled do not eat, walking past an event horizon, or just wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Finally, the last and best thing to do when forced into submission, or as they call it, self-quarantine, is number 1. Masturbation.
Just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds.